Hello and welcome back to The Witness. So today is going to be a little bit of cleanup and then a small laser on top of it. Last time we ended off, we had activated our 7 lasers necessary to continue. And now we have this puzzle where we have these statues blocking certain passageways. So you basically have to arrange them in such a way to where you can solve the puzzle and get it done. So from this perspective, we can go around this guy's foot and go up and come around this way. Oops, maybe I need a slightly better angle. Damn it. Wait, what? Have I done something wrong? Oh, yes. What is going on? I do believe I have separated them. Oh, maybe I didn't go back far enough. Alright, there's one. And let's see here. What is... Here, let me click this so I can reset it. We can see the black square under his heel. Okay. There's a second one, and we got one more. Let's see. They're really not too complicated. You just have to get the statues lined up right. So we just need to remember that the 2 black squares we can't see right here. That should section off that square. If we come over here, that should do the same thing there. Oh my goodness. We've opened up the mountain. Now, technically at this point, that's weird, we could go downstairs and start the end game. But what's the fun in that when we have so many more lasers to activate? One cool thing is if you look up here, you'll notice there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more latches that we could open up for a second secret puzzle there. Which means there's 4 more optional lasers that we can do. And there is every reason to do them and no reason not to do them, because even though they're not required to beat the game, we still need to know those rules. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup. So, remember back in the shadow puzzle area when I kept looking for the audio log that I swore was there and I was like, nah, it's not there? Guess what? It is there. I was just not looking in the right crevice, I guess. So, we're going to head back over there and get that audio log. Then, after that, we're going to go back to the castle. And now that we know the Tetris rules, we're going to finish up that area. The optional section and back. With the pressure plate puzzles. So in here, I kept looking all over the floor and over here. But apparently... There it is. Jesus Christ.
66 times have these eyes beheld the changing scene of autumn. I have said enough about moonlight. Ask no more. Only listen to the voice of pines and cedars when no wind stirs. Leonin, 1711.
All right. Now, back to the castle. So we had finished this one. And we had finished this one. And I don't want to run over the spots I've already done, because they could possibly be in my solution for a special puzzle. And I believe we got this tape. Yeah, it's not blinking anymore. Here we go. So we need to construct this puzzle here. So we can kind of solve it here and then go and finish it. So if we went like this and then like that, that should be pretty much it. So we're going to start here. Oh, look at this. So we have to start before the circle. Okay. So we're going to go one more over. Nope. I already fucked it up. I think that should be it, right? Okay, so we've made that one. Then we need to go up. Oh, look, we're blocked. But... oh, we can't get over there without pressing things. Ooh. Can we walk along the outer edge? No, we can't. Oh. Okay, let's see. There must be some way. Okay, why don't we just do this? Walk across the wood. Okay. There we go. And then down here is a shortcut to the shadow area puzzle. We had seen this door last episode. So this doesn't go anywhere, but it's an easy way back in here if we want to. Then we have two exits. Oh, look at this. This is one of those mirrored puzzles. So it's going to be creating a second line as we're doing this. So the question is how do we want to make our line? If we... if we flipped this to this shape... we're not going to be able to do it like this because we're going to get in the way of... Well, actually, if we went this way and went up and over, maybe? Because if we went this way, this line would go this way. We'll see. I don't think that's going to work. Okay, then up. Yeah. That should work. And then up and left. Oh, fuck. Ah, I hate it when I do that. And there we go. But in order to not fuck with the integrity of the puzzle, because again, just like with the first puzzles, putting them together to form a cohesive one, I don't want to step... Will it? Oh, it won't. I thought it would. Okay, so it does commit it. Did we solve this bonus puzzle? We did. Okay. We already opened that. There's like statues down there. Can we get down there? I actually don't know if we can. So, now we have to solve this puzzle. And it's not exactly the same as this one, where we literally just mimicked it. Because this puzzle does... These puzzles do have multiple solutions. And it's not always the one that's going to work on here. But... I don't believe that this is all that hard of a puzzle to begin with, if I remember. It looks difficult, but it's not really. But let's see here. So it does look like we're doing some ziggy-zag on that side. And then come around this side and do some ziggy-zag over here, it looks like, maybe? No, we're going to come down here and then go up. And then we come on this side. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be the same solution we did, but similar. Okay, so we got some black squares, white squares, hexagons, and these. Okay, so if we grab that hexagon and then do a little zigzag over these, we've sectioned off the white squares. But now we want to be sure that we have space for those. So let's go down. And if we work our way back up and section off the other squares, then we should have all the room we need. I wonder if I can just grab this here. Or if maybe I should finish that shape and then loop around. Well, we'll see. And then... we can section off these black squares like that. So far, all the black squares and white squares have been dealt with. And the hexagon. So now it's just making these shapes. Which, let's see if we can do this simply. So we could just make that shape right there. And let's see, that one could be like that. So what if we just put these together? So if I went like that. That'll work, but do I have space for this? Yeah, because I can go like that. Alright. Yeah. See? Not too bad. But yeah, it kind of follows this pattern, but not really. And you have to kind of look at it from, not really reverse. So you can see it is reflected here. You know, actually, if you look at that from upside down, maybe, it's sort of the solution. It's actually kind of a cool vantage point up here because you can see all the places you've been and haven't been to. Down there was our tree and shading area. There was our desert area. That's where we're going next, is the quarry area. That's kind of a quick laser, but kind of a complicated rule. We haven't been here yet. That is the star rule, which we'll be going to eventually. We've been to the shipwreck. And there's the marsh area, where we learn the Tetris rules. There's the mountaintop. There's the house where we learn the kind of the stencily rule. There's the city, which we haven't been to, or the town, I guess I should say. And right back there is the beginning. So, yeah. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool, bro. So yeah, there's the second bit of cleanup. And now I think we're good to move on to the quarry area and learn some new rules. And honestly, oh man, I'm going the wrong. Well, I guess not. I honestly don't like the quarry. I find it to be a very complicated rule, and I don't like it. We'll explain it when we get there, but pretty much all the areas we're going to from here on out are going to be areas I've been saving for last because they are complicated. But I do believe there are a couple of environmental puzzles here. If we line up this pipe with the reflection in the water, like that, we can get that, and oh yeah, right here, using the reflection, we can do that, and then we can go down into the water part. So there's a little bit more activity in this lake. The sprouting things, I think, represent the lasers. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe. Maybe it's the lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be the lanterns. I can't quite see over there. The white blossoms represent something, and the golden ones represent something else too. You can see this one's not open yet. But yeah. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, you know? Alright, let's open the quarry. So let's section off these white squares. There we go. And we have a Tetris puzzle. Well, that worked. wouldn't work. Maybe we need to... Shit, but then I'm sectioning it off. How can this be hard? Like, we've done so many more. What if I switched them? No, that wouldn't help. Holy shit. These are one of the reasons why the Tetris puzzles bother me the most. It's because I feel like... I feel like they're the ones that make me feel the stupidest. Like, now I'm like, how the fuck do I make this shape? I couldn't even make it the way it wants. Which means I think I do have to reverse them somehow. Shit, I think that's it. Christ. Fuck, I hate Tetris. Okay. I don't remember if there was an audio log. Around here. Not down there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh. I'm stupid. There we go. Well, I guess this kind of answers our question whether or not these were frozen people or just carvings. Because we're at a rock quarry. Alright, so here is where we're going to learn about a new rule. So, right off the bat, you'll notice that this puzzle is impossible. We cannot get all of these. But then it blinks and then something happened? Didn't happen? Let's try the other way. Open up that door. So that may not necessarily help. But here, now we have the training puzzles. So let's go ahead and collect our hexagon and move up. Well, no, it says you can't do that. Let's not collect it. Oh, it says cool. Alright. Nope. Still doesn't like it. Okay, let's collect none of them. No. You'll notice that 3 of these blinked, but this one turned white and went away. So let's collect 3 of them. Oh, can't do that way. And it works. So what might be becoming apparent is this rule is error, basically. This rule is telling us that we have to create a mistake. So there's our mistake. And it works. But. This is funny. I'm actually trying to make a mistake. And it's like, no. Why? Oh, there's no fucking error. You silly game. Okay. Now it's giving us the same puzzle, but now it's saying, now make an error. Which now I can't remember which error I had made. You son of a bitch. What was my fucking error? Shit. There we go. Alright. So we've learned a rule here. That is the beginning of a puzzle, although I don't remember how that one works. Okay. That's a door that moves on. But we ain't done yet. So, let's see. That moves us up. You can see the end of an environmental puzzle here. Okay. So this will let us raise and lower the ones we were already on. I think for environmental puzzle reasons. Because now we can stand up here and get a light. And we can raise and lower them and get it. You get the picture. So here we have colored squares, but the idea should remain the same between black and white squares. It's just the same thing. So let's make an error. There we go. Now we're just giving ourselves a shortcut up, and we have a audio log right here.
What is divine in man is elusive and impalpable, and he is easily tempted to embody it in a concrete form, a church, a country, a social system, a leader, so that he may realize it with less effort and serve it with more profit. Yet, the attempt to externalize the kingdom of heaven in a temporal shape must end in disaster. It cannot be created by charters or constitutions, nor established by arms. Those who seek for it alone will reach it together, and those who seek it in company will perish by themselves. Hugh Kingsmill, 1944.
That sounds like some metal lyrics, yo. Alright. Let's make an error. That's 2 errors. That's actually correct. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh, I see. I have to include the error symbol in the shape that has the error in it. Oh, too far. Okay. Starting to get a little bit more complicated. What if I did that? Oh, but then I would have this. Okay. Isn't this the same puzzle? No, it's not. There's one more green square up top. So I may not be able to use the same solution. If I went like that. Okay. All right. See that shit? Okay, so now this one is giving us some hexagons to use with. And we have to start in the middle. So I'm either going to have to go this way or this way. I would imagine, right? Oh, unless the hexagon is the error. In that case, I could just go like that, right? Yeah. door underneath us just opened. Whoa! Holy shit, I don't think I ever noticed this guy before. This hidden statue. That kind of scared me. Okay. So, this puzzle we saw from the very beginning. That very first code box we unlocked. This is the same exact puzzle, except now there's an error. Oh no, actually there was a starting spot here, which doesn't exist anymore. So if we went this way, we could go up. If we made that our error, we could go down, trap these, get those. Nope, nope, nope. We could do... That's 2 errors. Okay. Got it. Alright. Let's head back down. Apparently we have to lower ourselves. I guess I could have taken down that path too, huh? Whatever. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'm so stupid. Ugh. Lame sauce. I'm full of the lame sauce. Okay. Up here, I do believe there is another loose panel for us. There we go. So we know we have to pass on one side. Done. And... if we head over here... Oops. Wait, can we actually solve this? If, isn't that one mistake? It's blinking. I don't have enough information because I forgot there's a second part of this area. Because I'm a silly boy. We want to... lower this. We want to go over here. That's the second half of this area. And as this goes down and those small spaces in between the tracks go down, we can make a puzzle, I believe. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I believe these series of puzzles will, yeah, there's a cable there, will connect to that laser there. Okay, so what do we got working with? We've got some puzzles up there. Oh, look. We have a boat dock. We got some puzzles up there. One of which we technically could solve down here, but... Oh. We can't solve this, because we don't have the rule for that yet. Well, that's a bummer. Wonder if we could solve some of these down here. Okay, we've got 3 single squares. Okay. I'm hoping you guys can see this. I'm just kind of solving random puzzles down here. Okay. Damn it. I think I actually solved that puzzle. Shit. So that's correct. That's correct. Oh, the other part would be correct. That would be correct. There we go. And then, oh God, I hate these shapes. So basically they're like the, no, they're not. I can barely see these shapes. I'm sick of looking at them from down here. Yeah, I need to come back when we have the rule for this. So, with that being said, I guess we can't activate that laser. I'm wrong. But that seems like a perfect opportunity to start making our way over to the jungle area where we will learn that new rule. Which will be a little bit of a journey, so we can go ahead and talk as we head down there. How are you doing? You doing good? Sipping a little whiskey, maybe? That's cool. What are your hopes and dreams? Alright, sorry, I'll shut up. Now, it's entirely possible I might have to send this bridge back over unless I can take the shortcut way. Over the marshy marsh. Can I do that? If I head down here? Well, unfortunately, I'd have to solve a puzzle to be able to get it over here. And I can't quite see it from this end. So I guess not. What a waste of time. Oops. Ah, I hate leaving areas incomplete. I didn't realize it was going to start bringing in a new rule from that area. Oh, I have to go back through this way? Fuck off! I hate this area. There's no, like, easy way to get through it. There's always some area that's cut off. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell yeah, she's raving. She's raving. She gets it. Why don't you understand my jams? Can you not appreciate my sick beats? Do the kids still say sick these days? No, slaps. This beat slaps. At least that bridge was in the right position. But speaking of which, we might have possibly missed a puzzle over here, because this will move this platform up, or shift its position, I think. And I think to do that, we have to go like, well, opposite way, I guess. Yeah. All right. We do have access to a boat, and I do believe there are 2 places out here where we can get some audio logs. It may require a little bit of cutting before I find them, but let's head. Let's just head over here. So this is a map of the places we can go. This definitely appears as if we're turning around. That's not the way I intended to go. By this little ship out here, there is a audio log. So when I get up there, by the way, this area over here is endgame. Bet you didn't know that shit. Okay, as we get closer, I'm gonna go ahead and slow down the boat. So we can have a little bit easier access in hitting it. There we go.
Suppose a boat is crossing a river, and another empty boat is about to collide with it. Even an irritable man would not lose his temper. But supposing there was someone in the second boat, then the occupant of the first would shout to him to keep clear, and if the other did not hear the first time, nor even when called 3 times, bad language would inevitably follow. In the first case, there was no anger. In the second, there was. Because in the first case, the boat was empty, and in the second, it was occupied. And so it is with man. If he could only roam empty through life, who would be able to injure him? Shuangzi, 4th century BC.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk over that. I should have increased the speed a little bit of the boat. To get this one. That little green building over there on the left of your screen is... Shit, where does it not go? Well, I missed it. So yeah, there's another one on the rocks somewhere, but I might need to turn this shit around. So, if I made a mistake, I'll go ahead and I'll just cut when I'm there. It'll be easier than having to watch this shit. Well, look at that. I passed by this rock and I was like, oh, I must have missed it. It must not be over here. And then I stopped it right, literally right by the rock. I was going to go back around the entire other side and just say, well, you know, there is something on the floor of the jungle over there in the marsh area, so I'll just go ahead and just go get that. And imagine that shit. So here we go. We'll go ahead and listen to this while I dock.
Lustily, I dipped my oars into the silent lake, and as I rose upon the stroke, my boat went heaving through the water like a swan. When, from behind that craggy steep, till then the horizon's bound, a huge peak, black and huge, as if with voluntary power instinct, upreared its head. I struck and struck again, and growing still in stature, the grim shape towered up between me and the stars. But after I had seen that spectacle, for many days my brain worked with a dim and undetermined sense of unknown modes of being. O'er my thoughts, there hung a darkness. Call it solitude or blank desertion. William Wordsworth, 1888.
Okay, so I think I know exactly where I'm going to end this episode. Sorry I didn't get any lasers on this one. I really thought I'd get that quarry one. Interesting. I can't get there from here. Okay, I'm an asshole. You know what I have to do? I have to cross the stupid bridge again. Underneath, we have to take a boat to get to the jungle area to learn the next rule. But underneath that area, which is still attached to the mainland, there is an audio tape. And I forgot that you can't get there from the boat, so pardon me. I feel like I haven't progressed very much in this episode, but thanks for bearing with me. Next episode we'll get a lot more done. Maybe even 2 lasers. Whoa. A twofer. Shit. Yeah. So if we head down here, which, by the way, there's a pretty obvious environmental puzzle here. But we have to somehow get it just right. There's also one up here, which... But down, I think this way along the water is one. And we'll listen to it as I head back to the boat. There it is.
These hearts were woven of human joys and cares, washed marvelously with sorrow, swift to mirth. The years had given them kindness. Dawn was theirs, and sunset, and the colors of the earth. These had seen movement and heard music, known slumber and waking, loved, gone proudly friended, felt the quick stir of wonder, sat alone, touched flowers and furs and cheeks. All this is ended. There are waters blown by changing winds till after, and lit by the rich skies all day. And after, frost, with a gesture, stays the waves that dance in wandering loveliness. He leaves a white, unbroken glory, a gathered radiance, a width, a shining peace under the night. Rupert Brooke, 1914.
Good ol' RB. Okay. Now we can take that boat to a new land, a new territory, a new laser. Marvelous. My dumb ass went the wrong way again. Onward, ye mateys. So yeah, this kind of gives you a map of what you're learning. So over here it says you're learning the black and white squares. Over here you learn Tetris. Over here we're going to be learning the star. And then over here we learn the error. And then the mirrored puzzles, hexagons. And then the little optional cherry tree ones. So yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. By the way, this jungle area has a lot of puzzles. Most of them are relatively simple, but there is a lot. And branching paths. Pun intended. Alright. So if you follow these docks, I don't know if it's this way. No. Here we go.
God bade me behold the sea, and I saw the ships sinking and the planks floating. Then the planks too were submerged. And God said to me, "Those who voyage are not saved." And he said to me, "Those who, instead of voyaging, cast themselves into the sea, take a risk." And he said to me, "Those who voyage and take no risk shall perish." And he said to me, "In taking the risk, there is a part of salvation." And the wave came and lifted those beneath it and overran the shore. And he said to me, "The surface of the sea is a gleam that cannot be reached, and the bottom is a darkness impenetrable. And between the two are great fishes. which are to be feared. Nefari, circa 970. What?
The first time I heard that little sigh and then what at the end, I thought, is that a glimmer of a plot? And it's going to be a while before they expand on that, whatever the hell that was. But it's definitely interesting. So I would just keep that in the back of your mind as we continue on. And here we go. Here we learn the new rules. But not tonight. Sorry to leave you in absolute crazy suspense, but I think this video has gone long enough. So it was a little bit more of a cleanup audio log episode. Sorry I didn't get any lasers. We still have quite a ways to go, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.